a half-finished martini glass in front of her, and softly crying. The place was nearly empty, and I sat 2 seats away and ordered a Jameson's on the rocks. Taking the first long sip for courage, I asked if she was okay. I'd been stood up, she informed me without looking up. I was supposed to meet this guy at 5, didn't even call. I hate this. I hate that he didn't show, or that you have to meet people this way. Both. I'm sure it was my picture. I'm sure it made me look a little fat. Saying this, she looked up at me and asked with utmost seriousness, "You think I look a little fat?" And please don't lie to make me feel good. Not only did she not look fat, she looked like she could use a few good extra pounds. Her face long and angular, her body lean as a runner's. If anything, there was something of the anorexic about her. "You kidding?" I answered. "Great. Whoever this guy is, he's out of his mind. If it was me meeting you for a date, I'd be thrilled." "You mean it?" Grace asked, dubious. As if I might well be out of my mind. "You're not just saying that?" "Hey."
Her magic 8-ball is a boy who calls himself Destiny Nova. When it rains, they hold hands in the Tokyo subway, or make love in destroyed rooms with brutal cat laundry. She knows her schizophrenic zones will someday break her heart, will cause her endless embarrassing meltdowns before men who never wash their own sheets. On some days she thinks, my future, a prostitute with Betty Boop eyes, working the bottom floor of a skyscraper, just so I can buy a cure for my Nova boy, who by that time will be hopelessly catatonic. Today he is building a contraption of wire, fiberglass, and metal parts from scrapwood. He says that when it is completed, it will be called the unknowable machine, one that can translate the unspeakable thoughts of the other. He then locks himself inside her. She feels so naked. He feels so utterly alone.
And Innocent Reads cover. The guys have been taking me up a river to a village where I did outreach. By then, September in '74, I was the only psychiatrist left in the Delta, and I had my hands full. But I was still able to spend a couple of days each month with the locals, mostly kids trying to make sense of their shattered world, women who lost their husbands. We tried our best to see as many as possible. Command didn't know, or rather they didn't want to know. And by then the war was winding down and it was all about survival. I think these little junkets gave our unit the sense we were still good people. And capable of kindness. We weren't expecting a firefight. At first we thought the booming might be thunder. The hot, humid air conducted sound like that. And I think we wanted it to be thunder. But it came around the bend, and so it's...
To our wonderful featured readers, Christopher Allen. Get ready, the open mic. It was a fabulous open mic, although it was rather, I was getting nervous because we were getting down to the wire here at 9 o'clock. And to everybody who came to fill the room with so much summer joy from Fictionaut and from Facebook and friends, thank you. And now the party.